in a small town of Mexico, a daughter of 17, I wonder how the rest will go. My parents want me to leave to the land of opportunity. Immigrating to a new land, that's something new to me. I gotta do this for my kids so they can have a better life. My babies are starving and I barely have a wife. I know she's cheating on me with another stash, but it's all good. Our love never really matched. It's sad, but back to the story. If I'm able to survive, then I can live the glory days. At least that's what they say. Hey hombre, me puedes dar más agua? I ask a big C. I hope that he treats me gracefully and not try to kill me or rob me of my currency. Currently, everything is looking fine. We're making great time. I think I see the río. Got todas mis cosas que son mío. La agua estaba bien frío, but I can take it, cause I'm really trying to make it. Dodging heat seekers. I came into this country when you were wearing street beepers. Now I'm here in this new land. I gotta admit, I'm not a big fan. I'm trying to understand this new language that they speak in. I got a new job and I work next to a Puerto Rican. Construction companies are sneaking, paying me less than minimum wage. But I gotta act like I'm not phased, cause it's better than not getting paid. Trying to find success, man, I'd rather be stuck in a maze. But I'm amazed that I can survive, even though I haven't spoken to my kids since I've arrived. Years later and time passes, I'm taking English classes. I caught the language quick, but it don't matter, cause they still call me a spick. It's sick how they treat me. They want me to leave when I'm over here working, basically for free. But on another subject, I got a new family here and I love it. A new son and daughter like the ones back home. It kills me inside to know I left them all alone. We talk on the phone now and then, but I can hear them crying when the call's about to end. But what can I do? I can't visit, cause if I get caught, a jail cells where I'ma sit in. I'm fixing to make my next move, but I'm completely honest, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to be the best man, raising my 4 kids the best way I can. Now my kids are in the teens, they're trying to understand the world and what it means. My youngest son is hanging out with dope fiends, cause I'm spending too much time working. I go in at 9 and get home at 10. I wish they can comprehend that I'm doing this for them, so they can have clothes, shoes, and food, so they don't have to be out in the street selling for loot. My little girl is now a young lady. I wish I could have warned her about these boys acting shady, but now it's too late, cause Faith's really not my brother. She's just 17 and she's about to be a mother, and I can't help but think that it's all my fault. Misdirection, cause I couldn't give her much attention, and now connection comes distant with my other kids, but I'm still persistent, and I still send them money when I can. I hope they can open their hearts and understand that I love them too, and that's the truth. But they have a grudge towards me, cause I left them in the youth, but that's just how life is. Trust me, if I could, I would be with all my kids. Now back to this never-ending story I proceed, driving back home on the edge of my seat, looking in the rear view, a cop is what I see. You already know I wasn't carrying ID. Slapped the handcuffs and I had to sign the sheet. One-way ticket, they had just deported me. Living back in the motherland, but nothing was the same. Got out of the pinta and no one even came. I have no family, no one knows my name. Living in the slums, eating crumbs is a shame. My family in the US has no kind of cash. How am I supposed to pass on my tired old ass? Time goes by and like a dog I'm forgotten. Living in a trench by myself, slowly rotting. Police pull me down cause they know I have no rights. I beg for money all day and through the night. People are appalled just by looking at my sight. Living in the darkness, just trying to find the light. I was roaming in the streets one night. Through the darkness, a guy picked a fight with me. I didn't start this, I tried to keep him calm, but his rage was taking over. He pulled out a gun and I knew that it was over. He told me to let me go, begging for my life. All I could think about was the face of my wife. In that very moment, I looked into his eyes. I gasped out loud, cause it looked just like mine. My whole body went numb. I finally realized I was looking at my son. He was right before my eyes. He pulled the trigger right before I said a word. Sound of the gun blast, the last thing I heard. The final thoughts that went through my mind before I died. How could my kids not appreciate my life?